things better in certain areas and stuff, and so I'm pretty grateful for that time.
Is there anything you want to share about like what you reflected on or what you feel like you can improve on?
Yeah, a lot of it was just being honest with myself, just about everything, like what I do in a day, where am I trying to get better, and what could I do more. And I found that I could be doing a lot more than what I was doing.
Thanks, Clay.
Yep.
I apologize, by the way, for you're gonna get the same questions I'm sure.
It's all right.
I know that injury's been the most popular topic of the day, but just what happened against Iowa, and I'm sure it was pretty frightening to be taken away like that.
Yeah. So it was the last play of the third quarter, and we were running inside zone, and I was on the backside, and I was blocking the outside backer, and he started to run over the top. So I was running with him, and Braylon found a hole up the middle, and then trucked this dude, and they both landed in the back of my right leg. And the injury was a dislocated ankle, and broken fibula, and deltoid reconstruction.
So that's
It was a lot.
So how have you mentally processed that from where you are now to that injury, just in terms of rehab, other things? What have you had to do to get to where you are now?
Yeah, it's definitely taken a lot, but our athletic trainers here, they've been working with me every day, and they're really great people. And even when I feel like I don't want to do something and just want to take the day off, I mean, they'll get me in there, and I'll do all the rehab and stuff. And I've been really grateful for that, because I've been doing that almost every day for the past 5 months, and I think it's really paying off.
What did you fear that day? I mean, did you have any? I mean, I'm sure that was mentally trying on you, just being taken away in an ambulance. You don't know exactly what happened. I mean, what was going through your mind?
There's a lot of things going through my mind. If I was ever going to be myself again, if I was ever going to run again, those definitely crossed my mind. But after a few days, I mean, I started looking it up about the injury and stuff, and I saw that it was about 5 to 6 months people have came back from it, and that kind of cheered me up, just to know that my future is like still in good hands with this training staff, and the surgery and the process.
Did you feel lucky at all? I mean, I know it was a lot, but you said that once you learned that you could actually come back, what did you feel like? Did you feel relieved, lucky?
Yeah, definitely sign of relief and kind of motivation to get working, because it is possible to get back to where I was and more.
When you have, I guess, where are you at right now then? You physically, you know, if you can put a percentage on it, I don't know if it's right to put a percentage on, but where are you at right now, and just what work are you doing when you're not able to practice?
Yeah, so I've been running with the strength and conditioning staff, trying to get in shape. And this past week was the first week that I ran 100%, and it felt really good. And the plan is with the training staff to just be 100% by the beginning of summer.
Did the injury change you in any way?
Yeah, I think it was those first few months, just a lot of time sitting around and just with my thoughts, just mentally, and it was kind of a time to look back and reflect and stuff, and that kind of showed me like things I was lacking in, and areas I can improve and stuff like that. So I think it really was for the better.
Within that, like, in terms of lifting, like, what are you able to do now too? Because obviously you're squatting or leg workouts, that's going to be impacted. But how have you worked to get back? You've been running, but like, how's the weight training and whatnot working way back that way?
Yeah, definitely was excited to get squatting again, because I knew the legs would be the longest to get back. But I mean, it's been going really well. I think 6 weeks ago was the first time squatting, and my numbers are pretty high to where they should be. So the workouts have been going really well.
Is there anyone you leaned on, maybe like during your recovery? Did you talk to anybody who maybe gone through the same thing? Or?
Yeah, I think my family, just talking to them, every once in a while, and just calling my mom, just letting them know where I'm at. And I don't know, just hearing their voice. They've been with me my whole life and supporting of me it was a sign of relief in a sense.
I know that you're not on the field, but when you look at the offense and the changes that you're seeing from your position, what's, I think Hayden might have talked about it being like simplifying some things.
Yeah.
How would you describe for your group the differences, what you're being required at this position compared to maybe years past?
Yeah, I think the offense the run game is simplified a little bit more. There's not as many rules for us, at least. They're trying to simplify it to where we can just let loose and play. And so I think that'll be a big indicator for us, just to not worry as much. If you're gonna mess up on this, mess up on that, I mean, just go and just hit somebody.
When you have that too, I know that you haven't been able to see, but you've been able to get reps on the field. But what are you seeing from Hayden, from Jalen, from Jack, and Cole that have been able to, and Riley for that matter, who have been able to practice?
Yeah, I think they've been doing a hell of a job out there. I mean, I've enjoyed watching them grow from the first practice to now, and I'm excited to see them finish up this spring ball.